In an effort to figure out ways to generate empathy on behalf of the brand, we need to have a really clear understanding of not only the opinions and attitudes of the audiences, but really the behaviors in a day in and day out sort of everyday routine.
I mean, I am learning that when it comes to the baby and my kid, I have to make a decision and be okay with it.
Yeah.
Most of everything people do by way of affinity towards brands, preferences, purchases, perceptions and opinions of brands are all derived in our subconscious. And we too often as marketers make the mistake of asking direct questions that are formed in the conscious mind, and they aren't really the true answers of what's driving the behavior.
But I would say I'm definitely aiming towards making sure the stuff that goes in her body is healthy, because it's scary. But definitely like a healthier lifestyle, just because there's so many outer influences that are making Avon have favorite foods, and their favorite foods that sometimes aren't always served here.
Yeah.
So the Shop Belongs last week told me that the pressures that these women have talked about that they feel at large with how they raise their children, how they define being a good mother, extend right into how they provide meals and make food choices for their children. And yes, prior generations were concerned about healthy diets and square meals and everything in moderation. But I think today's mom, the millennial mom, feels like that's no longer about just understanding the basics. It's basically requiring a nutritional degree to be able to make the right choices and do the right thing.
You need enough nutrients, and your kid needs enough nutrients, and you have a baby in you now, and you should start thinking about the baby, and and I get that, and I do, and I understand, and I'm definitely trying my hardest to make sure it gets enough nutrients. Like I take my prenatal vitamin that I have to, and I do what I have to,